Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, movies about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody. I am your host, Noah. With me forever is Vince.
Hello.
And Ryan.
Really throwing up the Paragon there.
Well,
I don't know if I like it.
No, you want to switch it up.
You did switch it up, and I didn't like it. I'm a man. I'm a simple man. I like my shirts pressed, and my socks clean, and my sandwiches cut diagonally.
Well, I can only do 2 of the 3.
With the crust cut up?
No, you eat that.
Crust is the best part.
Yeah, it's waste. It's wasteful. I'm not a wasteful man.
They're starving people in China.
Yeah, with no crust to even, or bread to even have their crust cut off of. So think about that.
I will.
Alright. So guys, what do you think of this movie we did?
It's pretty awesome.
It is. It's like the poster child of like the bad '80s action film.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It's
from the 90s, though.
And that exactly.
But
But
it's
it's the
91.
poster child of something from the '80s, and it felt like it had been done. Like everybody of that era had already turned it down. Like you can see like Schwarzenegger, Schwarzenegger turns it down. Stallone turns it down. Van Damme turns it down. Seagal. I told you as we watched it, this felt like such a fucking Seagal movie.
It could have been.
Maybe because the guy acts like super cool.
Too cool. Well, he had some great one-liners.
Yeah.
His one-liners were like Schwarzenegger-esque. If Schwarzenegger did them, people would have shot.
If the guy had charm, for sure.
Yeah, this guy's not charming. What was his name? Brian
Bosworth. He was a ex-football star from the 80s, and this was his debut film that was supposed to, launch his action star career. I mean, he did some movies after, but it's all pretty.
He looks like the bad guy's head thug.
B grade stuff. So we watched Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, not to be confused with Stone Cold Steve
Stone
Austin.
Cold.
Yeah, so
Although there were several wrestler lookalikes in this film.
there were a lot of just plain lookalikes.
Specifically, I said Brian Bosworth looks like Randy Orton or John Cena, depending on what angle he was at.
Yeah,
Or Lex Luger when he had the.
There's one guy who kind of looked like AJ Styles in there.
Yeah, there was the Kenny Omega, which was
the guy who did look like
eerily
Kenny Omega.
looked just like Kenny Omega.
I mean, it was the right time, I guess.
Lance Hendrickson.
It boasts a pretty badass cast, Lance Henriksen. And
Again, it's all actors of that.
William Forsythe, who was, you mentioned the Steven Seagal movie before, and funnily enough,
sorry, he was in that Seagal movie.
Well, he was filming Out for Justice at the same time as this movie, so he would.
Is Out for Justice the one where Seagal dies in the first scene?
No. This is one where he's fighting mafia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, Bobby Lupo. And he's like,
Yeah, he's wearing a chainmail shirt with a vest.
Yeah, and William Forsythe looks like Fat Diesel.
William Forsythe's character in that and this they're both complete psychos.
Yeah,
they're just.
He's
really good at playing.
Yeah,
I mean the
deranged.
When I think of William Forsythe, it's more like the recent. He was in one of the seasons of Boardwalk Empire, who played like an old Jewish gangster.
Yeah.
Oh really?
So he's always kind of like in that era for me.
That's hilarious. But
he's a great
photo of him there, too.
character actor.
This also seems very much in the vein of Point Break.
Well, it kind of starts off like Cobra.
Yeah.
Where he goes into the the supermarket and takes out the bad guys.
He's just too cool. He's a.
Yeah. By the way, those bad guys. Alright. So yeah, the movie opens up in that supermarket, and
regular Big Lebowski.
It gets taken over by just regular thugs,
Goons.
One of them who shoots the camera. So I don't know what they're hoping to accomplish by that.
Robbing a supermarket.
Right after he stares right into it. And he had a few other goons too with him. There was that black guy who was really jittery.
Yeah.
And the third guy.
Yeah. Who was the third guy?
He's the one who shot the Ritz biscuits.
Oh yeah. He really didn't like those Ritz or snacks or anything.
There was a lot of product placement in this.
There was a lot of product placement. Most of
I don't know. Maybe like.
I wonder if that was like intentional or.
I don't think it was. Maybe they just forgot. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow it up anyways.
Well, we'll get to blow it up later.
Oh man, all kinds. Did Michael Bay make this movie?
No, Craig R. Baxley.
Oh, Craig R. Baxley. Oh, he's certainly.
The New Hampshire Baxleys.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Well, he directed Action Jackson and
Full
Dark
action.
Angel. He was
Full
one of
action.
the stunt coordinators for Predator.
So, okay, he's got his action chops.
There are some really good stunts in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so as soon as the robbery starts, in walks in our hero, John Stone.
Is leather, snakeskin.
No, Joe Huff.
Joe.
his
Yeah, right. Joe Huff. I got confused.
But he got too deep, man. Who is he anymore?
tough fucking Alabama cop, you know?
Yeah, it's like the Donnie Brasco of its time.
Yeah, pretty much. Even though Donnie Brasco came out later.
It came out later.
So yeah, he just walks in and pretty much
His leather
takes
duster.
care of his leather. Well, okay, so let's nail the tropes of this guy right off the bat. He's always wearing that leather duster with a picture of a skull with a mullet.
Well, no, there's the duster, and then there's the jacket, the leather motorcycle jacket that has.
Oh, is that on the same jacket?
No, it's a different one. He's got a whole.
That's his biker jacket.
That's his biker jacket, which has like the skull with like the skunk, like mohawk
skunk
coming
mullet,
off.
yeah.
Well, no, it's his mullet. It's
Yeah.
His
two
mullet's like
different crew
immaculate. It comes down.
It
and then
looks like a wig.
Yeah.
There's like a wave at the back.
It's where we
So-
see him prepping in the morning, and I'm surprised we didn't see any hairspray.
Oh yeah, and his
his
pet,
morning
his pet
iguana,
lizard.
not iguana. What is it?
It's a Komodo dragon.
Is
No,
that a
actually,
Komodo
I
dragon?
think they're called. They're called
Mullet lizards.
Milton something.
Yeah,
Because I was reading the trivia, and there's this whole like long thing about how what he fed the lizard. They're called Nile monitors. What he fed the lizard wouldn't be suitable for it. Like they can't eat chocolate, or the only thing that they would have been able to eat in that whole blend. Like he makes this thing with friggin'
There was a Snickers,
orange juice,
Banana.
eggs,
Yeah.
banana. I think some Tabasco
the
sauce.
whole egg, by
The
the
whole
way.
egg, like he broke
Potatoes.
the egg but kept the shells in there.
So-
Hot sauce, yeah.
Yeah, so technically they could only really eat. You
Well, I
know,
mean, we
the
never
eggs. That would
eggs.
be.
We
the
never
only
saw
thing
much
that would
of
be
him
good for it.
afterwards, so he could have killed that lizard.
That would have killed. That was gave him a big.
He's like, it crawled out of the toilet. I just kept it.
Like he had to convince it to eat it. It didn't want to eat it first.
No, not. He
He's
also
cut-
hugged it and pet it like a dog.
Oh yeah.
It was like, yeah, good boy. It's fine.
And then he gets blackmailed into by the FBI.
Yeah, to join him back up again, stop the bikers in town.
Yeah, fucking led by Jason Voorhees, first host from Friday 7. Friday 9, sorry, he's the coroner.
Oh, Lance Henriksen.
No, the other dude, the one who's
Oh, the
Don
one who's
King.
on trial?
No, the
Commissioner
the Cunningham.
Gant. I mean, yeah, Richard Gant.
Richard Gant, the one who plays
yeah.
the Don King dude in Rocky 5.
Mm-hmm.
He plays like the head FBI dude.
And Sam McMurray.
Oh, him, yeah.
Sam McMurray playing the white dude,
Yeah, he certainly did.
who becomes his Uncle Phil, not Uncle Phil, Carl Winslow
Yeah.
from
his-
Die Hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. Don't
This
worry.
guy,
about it.
he's a germaphobe, and he's like, this is the guy I'm supposed to be
You're
infiltrating.
going to be. You're in the FBI. Like,
Oh yeah, golly gee.
So yeah, that they're going to infiltrate the bikers because one of the bikers shot a priest.
They've had at least
And-
three
Yeah,
religious
three
killings,
Yeah,
and they believe they're in works with the mob, and they're heading up for something even bigger.
yeah. So that's it. Governor Whip.
Governor Dusty Rhodes, Governor Baby
Whip
Teeth.
Whipperton.
Yeah,
What's his first
yeah,
name?
it's like Duncan Whipperton.
I mean, with
or
Whip
something.
Whipperton, what better name?
Brent.
Brent.
Brent Whipperton.
Brent
Brent
Whipperton.
DA.
Yeah, Whip being his nickname. And he's doing that really bad, Southern accent.
Oh, it's.
Well, he talks through his teeth. Hi, please.
Well, it's all over this movie because it sounds like they're in Alabama.
Well, they're in
He's an Alabama
Mississippi.
cop.
Yeah, he's an Alabama cop, but he's infiltrating a white supremacist biker gang in Mississippi.
And he has to go down to Florida. There's a great montage. of
Yeah,
him
where he
riding
drives to
down to
Florida.
Florida.
Florida man.
For, I guess, a biker week meetup there.
I think that was for him to take out the South American gentleman. The
Right.
spider ear.
Yeah.
That's right, because he's a prospect, so he's not. They gotta see if he's worthy enough to be a full,
Full
patched
patched
member.
biker.
You know.
Mhm.
So they.
He immediately gets a sidekick as soon as he shows up, though.
Yeah, because he's in. First, he goes up to Forsyth and he's like, "Why is your woman checking my tailpipe?" Or something like that. Does a lot of weird biker talk.
Yeah, I think so. Hank, so
we did a biker movie, guys, and I don't know anything.
Biker Boys.
Yeah, go back and watch that old episode, guys.
I did joke when it was gonna be a Biker Boys thing because they had that just like summit later on. That he shows up to on a motorcycle, but then he has a van.
Yeah, already waiting for him. Yeah, so he meets up with Forsyth and he says, basically, I want in, I guess.
And luckily enough, there's some drunk truckers there to get into a fight.
Yeah.
And he can ingratiate himself with.
Yeah, and he ends up helping out that other biker.
Yeah,
Gut. He wasn't even fat.
No, he's just Millhouse.
He was Millhouse.
He was just, I'm waiting for someone to push me around.
He's like, hey man, hey. Yo,
yeah, he's like so buddy-buddy with him.
Thanks for helping me out. Hey, why don't you come Biker Weekend? Yeah. Which, by the way, Biker Weekend looks like a lot of fun.
Again, my joke, it looked like Miami Connection, where they're dealing with the tough guys.
Yeah, everyone there was a tough guy.
Yeah.
Shooting beers off each other's shoulders and heads. And
with everyone just standing around.
Yeah. Yeah, when
exploding cars, you know.
Yeah, they shot that VW Beetle and just exploded.
Right behind them, they're just like laughing.
That's somebody's bike or a car.
It's a shooting car.
Yeah, well, yeah, after the first shot it is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he gets told, if you do this job, we'll make you a prospect.
Yeah, we'll let you into the fold.
Yeah, so he has to kill a guy with the earring.
Yeah.
The spider earring.
And bring his ears to prove that.
Yeah, that he did do the job. So he finds Spider Ear and kidnaps him.
And yeah, just gets him on a plane and puts him on a bus, so to speak.
Yeah, and sends him away.
Tells him to fuck off, disappear.
Yeah, go away. And then they tattoo a severed ear to make it look like Spider Ear's ear, because Spider Ear had a spider web in his ear.
Yeah.
To make it look like.
Which I imagine is very painful.
Yeah, I would. Well, I don't know. I mean, so much bone, it's just cartilage.
Yeah, but the ear's sensitive, and you gotta like hold it, and plus the buzzing's going right into your ear. Just the irritation of that.
I'll get back to you when I get it done.
Okay. You get your stone cold tattoo.
Noah's getting that exact tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you got a tattoo based off every movie we saw.
Shit, I got running out of space as it is, and I have to get started. Well, I got one for the thing.
Yeah.
And
you got your yoga hosers one?
No, do not put that out there. Whatever, be done with it. So yeah, at the they tattoo the ear, and they give him the ear and the earring, and he's like, see, that wasn't so hard. So they let him into the gang, and
goes on collections.
Oh yeah, and the mafia tosses a casual grenade. Real casual. He's like, hey, where's that guy? He's stealing our
they're in our territory.
Money. And he ends up in the hospital, and Nancy, the love interest of the movie.
Yeah, the old lady. Lance Hendrickson's old lady.
Yeah, Lance Hendrickson's old lady.
Lance Hendrickson, who thinks everything's funny. He's a jolly old soul.
Considering he's like
apparently he wrote all his own lines.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I don't doubt it. Was that hair also his choice? Was that his hair?
He was just playing himself.
Because there was another guy in the movie called Lance.
Yeah, I know. And that was the Sam McMurray character.
Yeah, the Millhouse.
Germaphobe. FBI agent.
The Judge Reinhold.
Oh yeah, also, before that, Stone, he's now going by Joe Stone.
John Stone.
John Stone.
John Stone.
Sorry, excuse me.
Totally a real name.
Yeah. He's he gives Lance Henriksen a bulletproof vest that I don't know why, but Henriksen makes him put it on and he shoots him in it.
Ruins the vest.
Yeah, now the vest is done, and he's like, "Cool, okay." I don't know what that scene signified.
And
what do you mean?
William Forsythe just cranky.
Well, he was
making sure it was on the up and up.
Why he shot him?
Yeah.
To see if he gave him a good vest?
Well, I mean, I guess that he was testing this guy that just shows up with a government issued, flak jacket,
Right.
And then he's just like, "Where'd you get this?" And then he's just like, "It's government issued." He's like, "All your guns are government issued."
Just like your dick.
Yeah,
is it just like the
makes
piece in your
reference
pants?
to that, and then,
Right.
So then, like a real, psychopath, he shoots him, and then the boss attacks him, and then that he's like, "Oh yeah, the boss."
Yeah.
Stone also has like a mineral rock earring, like a crystal.
Yeah. Alright,
So then by him attacking him, he's just like, he shows that he has balls, and he's just like, so it's just like...
It's that undercover thing. You gotta play like just difficult enough. Like you're not trying to be in charge. You're not trying to get in, but
let me in because I need to know.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So what else? So they go to the hospital.
Well, we also mentioned. I guess the whole impetus is they don't like Whip because Whip is cracking down on
the underworld.
On the underworld crime. Like they have a member of the gang they arrested, and he wants to go for the death penalty.
Yeah, to set an example.
Yeah, so that makes him a target.
And of course, the bikers don't like that.
Yeah, well, they already had a trial, and the judge deemed him guilty, and then they killed the judge. They blew up his fucking boat. William Forsythe.
Yeah, that's right. You had a good laugh about that too. Everyone's laughing a lot.
They're happy people.
They get off on killing.
Except John Stone. That's how that was a hard time for him to getting under. He looked too serious.
It'd
be more jolly.
Lighten up, dude. So.
Should have laughed when they put those National Guardsmen in those giant lobster traps.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, that was really weird. Why did they bother creating them?
Yeah.
Like.
It wasn't. Yeah, I was like, it's not even a creative kill. They just put them in big wooden, open wooden crates and just shot them.
Yeah, and one of the guys was like, come on, really, guy?
Oh, I mean, those guys were pretty bad at their job because neither of them had their guns ready.
Yes,
at least have
40
one.
bikers.
Yeah, at least have one ready if you're gonna have them there.
What was that? Because they were stealing weapons, right?
No, they were just being pulled over because the governor was getting hard on biker crimes. So let me
Okay.
see the registrations and shit. He's like, I got your registration right here. Clack. In the I don't know how they got him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, created them and shot them and then sent them back to the governor saying, do a better job.
Yeah. Which turns his old lady off and Gut because he was like, "Hey man, not that this was like a brotherhood.
I thought it was a biker
Like
thing.
I'm all cool with the white supremacy and Nazi flags everywhere.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fucked up." And then they kingpin him.
Yeah, they cut off his fingers in the
in the spokes of
the bike while it's running. Oh god, that's terrible. Bikers. But yeah, they also visit the grenade victim in the hospital.
And they give him a woman.
And
they turn off that TV by punching it.
Yeah. The TV or the governor was saying, get hard on biker shit.
And before we forget, Mac's dad shows up.
Oh yeah, Mac from Always Sunny. When you guys were saying it's Mac's dad, I'm like, M-A-X who? Like, Mac's who?
Mac,
aka the guy
Luther McDonald.
Who I also thought was the bad guy from the last season of Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, no, that's Michael.
They're different dudes, but they had that same looking aesthetic.
The guy from
Uncle John in Breaking Bad.
The guy from Breaking Bad. That's who he was in Kill Bill and Jackie Brown. He played.
Who was he in Kill Bill?
I'm Buck, and
I immediately thought Buck. So I was like, "There's not too many guys, and it's not Michael Madsen."
I'm Buck, and I'm here to fuck.
Ugh.
What else was there? There was Stone offered to make a drug deal go down.
Mm-hmm. What was the drug?
It was.
It
wasn't PCP.
No,
it wasn't.
It's a liquid. Yeah, but I think they use it to make meth or something. It's like one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're like, oh, it's $50,000 a barrel.
Yeah, because hey, if we buy it from my guy and then sell it to your guys.
Yeah, we do a deal with the Italians, not the same Italians who blew up our guy.
Grenade our buddy, casual grenade.
We'll cut his head off and put it in a box.
Yeah.
In a biker helmet. It's just layered. It's a Russian nesting doll of horror.
Of biker badness. Which they end up doing all that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So. But they.
The bad guys kind of won in a lot of ways in this movie.
Wait, who are the bad guys, by the way?
Fuck. The bikers.
PTP.
Okay.
PTP.
Yeah, that's right.
Which could be real, but it also just sounds made up.
Yeah, but it's fine too, because, so it's PC.
It's an innocuous yeah, because it's like not like methane. Because he says don't huff that.
Yeah, he says don't huff it, but
like not like napalm.
I don't think you would drink it.
It's like the ooze. I don't know.
Just stay away from it.
Yeah.
Stay away from. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Drugs are bad.
Stay on drugs.
Certain drugs. So what else? So
Don't do school.
Stone finds out that Nancy wants out,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I'll take you with me, baby, because I just want to get in, get my whatever, and get out." And then she puts it together that he's a cop, and so does William Forsythe.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you're a cop. I'm gonna tell the gang." And oh yeah, that's right. They're meeting with the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Stone's meeting with the FBI, and
he just follows them.
Forsythe follows and shoots at him. And he's like, "Fuck you guys! I'm telling the cops."
Yeah.
And then he dies, and
he has a great fucking death.
yeah,
does he cry?
He crashes head on, but he doesn't fly off. He just
blows
blows
boom
up.
and blows
yeah,
up.
just everything's an explosion. That beetle explosion.
Oh, we get there. Yeah, when near the end of the movie, they were just like,
Oh, that last explosion.
it's the gas station, which fucking got me going.
Oh, that was a good explosion.
The trailer.
Yeah, the trailer.
Off the back of the truck.
he blasts off the wires.
Okay, so
yeah, we'll get there.
So the truck.
They do the deal.
They do the deal
to get the drugs and the money.
And the drug the guy where they're buying the drugs from is like, "Hey, I want some more money. You guys are making much more than I expected, and I should get at least 10%." Stone's like, "We got a deal, bro.
Let me get my negotiator."
Yeah.
Bang!
And they kill him.
Spooked you. Killed you, actually.
Yeah,
But it's all a goof. It's a Mysterio.
Because
goofs and gaffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually an FBI guy, and it was Squibs.
But it turns out the bikers put their own plan together.
Yeah, and hijacked the drugs they thought they'd just stolen anyways.
Yeah, there was a different meat place to sell it to the
Italians,
and then Stone has a hissy fit and rides away.
Yeah, he doesn't take the money.
Yeah, he's like,
and we'll deal with it later. And then he's like, "Well, I gotta get those drugs back when they sell it to the Italians because we gotta get those drugs off the street."
and they fucking call him on the radio.
Yeah.
While he has his star witness.
Yeah, he's like, "So,
You're a
Stone,
cop?
are you there? It's me, Chief of Police."
You're getting too hot, Stone. We gotta get you out of there. But
So-
yeah, he takes the drugs back by
Baits at this scene,
he blasts the trailer off the semi by shooting the wires, which disconnects it. Which that's not how that works.
No.
But then it slides.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take just those wires to hold a fucking tractor trailer onto an 18-wheeler.
I don't know.
But it just slowly glides into an abandoned gas station or fully functional gas station.
It must have been fully functional.
And it explodes.
With that explosion, it must.
Like
have been
it just
functional.
like an old man easing into a tub.
It kind of looked like Hans Molden's
It's great. It was the
explosion.
best.
When he's in the Kremlin, and he doesn't quite hit it, but it
it's just
still
like
goes off.
it's like not even part of a big action scene. It just comes out of fucking nowhere. It's like as if they had spare dynamite left over.
Well, it was a chase scene.
It wasn't even barely a chase scene. He just like pull over, no, fuck you, and then he just blasts it.
Yeah,
Like the William Forsythe's the only real chase scene.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
bikes.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good chase scene. And nobody's wearing helmets. That's dangerous, guys.
Ironically, only the dead guy.
Yeah, and he got decapitated. So good luck having a helmet there.
Bad lesson. There's a lot of bad lessons in this film.
Yeah.
Should have had a neck helmet.
Well, like having a neck rib cage.
Yeah.
Got a lot of vital organs to your throat. You don't want to protect that shit.
This is also where he gets found out.
Yeah, that's right. They find him out from the rest of the gang, Lance Henriksen and company.
Yeah, they're in the.
Although everyone's biker names were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone, Chains. I think there was one guy called Mudflap.
Vitamin.
Or Mudfish. Yeah, Vitamin.
I think it was. I think I saw a 6-shooter or it's like a
6-pack.
6-pack.
Tool.
Great biker name.
Tool. Yeah. Gut.
Whatever
Chains.
Forsythe's name was.
You said chains?
Yeah.
Oh, ice. Yeah.
Ice. Stone and ice. What was that?
But yeah, the Latino guy shows back up out of nowhere.
You know, like, see, I told you I'll be back.
And Hendrickson puts 3 bullets into a gun.
Yeah.
And like not even like one after the other. Like it's like one right next to each other.
Yeah.
And then like rolls it, so it's I guess Russian roulette because he shoots the Latino guy.
Yeah.
And then he shoots his old lady, but then it's empty when he gets the stone. So they say, okay, well we'll just make you a human bomb.
Yeah, that's it. We'll put you in
We're gonna chuck you out of the fucking
helicopter that we bought from the army.
On our way to freeing our buddy and killing the judge.
What were they gonna blow up?
They were gonna blow up the Senate from the top, I guess.
But they were all inside of it.
But I guess there's layers. I don't know, man. That's a really good question. What were they planning to blow up?
I don't know, because he was going to use the helicopter as an escape thing, because it was not a well-put plan.
I don't think they were going to blow up anything. They wanted to kill him in a grand
fashion. First this, and then DC.
And then...
then blow up the White House.
Then they were going to storm the courthouse, free their buddy, kill the judge, and kill...
Which Lance Henderson gets in... dressed as a priest.
The district attorney.
He dresses as a priest with an automatic. But it doesn't set off the metal. It sets off the metal collector to be like, oh no, it's my prayer beads.
It's my rosary. What are your prayer beads? Fucking lead?
It's a heavy sin. Sin is heavy.
I guess.
And so was faith.
Oh, it was like a metal. It was a chain with the beads in it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't set it off like it would an Uzi.
No problem, Father. And their plan to kill the DA works because they fucking kill everybody.
They killed him. They killed
They take hostages,
security.
Which the cops don't give a fuck about because they just storm in.
Yeah, and also Henriksen at one point when it starts to go sideways, he's like, "All right, guys, you're on your own. Peace."
And the dude who like just jumps through a glass wall.
Oh yeah, a huge glass window. He's got a gun. He could have shot it.
Yep. No, he just face plants into it.
Dives face first.
Is only outdone when Stone jumps out of the helicopter.
Well, yeah, he gets free.
He frees himself.
He sprays like some of the
motor oil.
Yeah, in the guy's face, and then
puts the bomb on him and kicks him out as he explodes.
Yeah, but not too far.
Another great.
It was like 1 second, and he shoots him. Boom! It explodes right next to the helicopter.
But no problem there.
Yeah, then he gets out, jumps. Like, I don't know, 4 or 5 stories at least.
Yeah, from the helicopter.
Through a glass ceiling onto a marble floor and gets...
Which was at least another, like, 2 stories,
yeah,
for
and
sure.
He has, like, a mild grunt and then just gets up and beats the shit.
And throws a guy through, like, a glass enclosure or some shit. I don't know. It was wild. It was too much.
Again, only to be topped later on, where, I mean, fuck Die Hard 4... where he takes on a jet engine.
Yeah, absolutely. That was probably the most...
Oh, we also forgot about the funeral pyre they give Ice.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they recovered his body.
Yeah, so they just find Ice's corpse, and they drag it back.
Set it up on his bike.
And light it on fire like a Viking
Put a cigar in his mouth, and then... gives him a little kiss on the forehead.
Shooting, like, chucking gasoline on him.
And then, they burn him. And then
it was a beautiful send-off.
Ugh.
And everyone, they give him a eulogy of like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." He talked a lot, but man, he could kick some ass and drink beer. Like, well, that's what I hope they say about me when I go.
I think that was John McCain's funeral too.
Oh yeah,
if I remember correctly, yeah.
Nice. Realized Bush was there.
Classic.
That was Bush's speech.
That was a real piece of shit.
Man, he could party like nobody else. He kicked the shit out of you.
So yeah, okay, so yeah,
Fight you then, fuck you.
4, when so they're in the hallway, 2nd floor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Forsyth and a random goon are on a bike.
Hendrickson, Forsyth.
Forsyth.
Hendrickson and like not even another one of the other guys.
No, just a goon.
Yeah.
Are riding through the halls and they see Stone. And Hendrickson's
they have a standoff.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah, he gets up and they go get him.
And he just drives full speed in Stone's sight or shoots him.
Yeah.
And the bike goes flying past them out the window through the helicopter, which explodes before the bike comes into impact. You can clearly see it. You don't have to slow it down or rewind it or anything. So on first viewing, and it explodes and Mac's dad dies.
Yeah. Or did he?
AWOL.
Yeah. AWOL. Yeah, right. Because he's the army guy.
Mm-hmm. And then he just beats the shit out of Lance Hendrickson.
Yeah, and then fakes him out with a gun which had no bullets.
Yeah, and then we get it's the straight up Die Hard ending.
It was exactly.
It's just Die Hard. Yeah, where he just takes
breaks out, gets a gun, tries to shoot Stone, but
his partner just shoots him dead.
Yeah.
Well, you hear a gunshot, and then you're like,
"Who?
Did he get shot? No."
And then he dies and falls over the balcony.
It was Lance, and he proved his worth.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end credits is just Stone walking with the camera in front of him, and it's like clearing crowds.
Cheerful music going on. What a movie!
It's great.
It hit like
it is a
schlock.
It is a schlock fest. Like I haven't seen it in a long time, and it was great.
It was nothing but cliches,
but
it was in the good way. Like I said, he looked like Duke Nukem at one point when he was wearing those small glasses.
It was like a parody of an action film, but it wasn't. That's what I liked about it. And it's like great era of like again early '90s, so it's like they're out of the '80s, but I don't know what the aesthetic is yet.
It's goofy, but it's still like pretty well done. And the original cut of the movie, which is there, no one knows where it is, but it was an NC-17. They had to cut out a lot of violence.
I could buy that.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the fact that they didn't even show Guts' fingers.
Yeah.
Like, we see it going in, we never see what happens to it.
And we don't even see it go in, we just get the...
Exactly, we don't see the effects much afterwards, so you can totally see where they would have added that stuff into it. It was definitely an enjoyable experience.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Deal with
it's a,
put on your colors.
It's an underrated gem, you gotta...
Well, yeah, Vince, you suggested it.
Yeah, well, because I had just heard about it in passing. I remember seeing the box when I was a kid at the video store and stuff like that.
Is that Terminator cover?
I've never seen. No, it's just.
I see that one seems like good. Like I can see that in like a magazine app. Like there's the.
Yeah, the Terminator-esque cover.
On what were you watching it on?
One of those legal streaming boxes.
Oh, okay, yeah, and there's like a poster for it that just is straight up Terminator.
Yeah, it's got the red eye and motorcycle gang and
like the gun was like that.
That was the.
See there, it looks like Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I don't know if we can put that up as our
which makes it look like it should be like Cyber War or something.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Can we put that up as the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's funny because on this it says Michael Douglas presents Brian Bosworth and Stone Cold, but because apparently Michael Douglas was one of the producers on this movie, but he asked that his name be left off.
That cover, the black and white one, makes it look like the Saint.
The Saint, yeah.
Yeah, in DC, but it's not there.
Yeah, that's like his French Connection cover.
But he's not in DC.
No, I know, but there was the courthouse.
Whatever.
But yeah, it looked like fucking.
Whoa.
That's pretty good too.
But that also makes it look like an Italian film. Like I could totally buy like an Italian film company making this.
Yeah.
Or like a Red Brown movie.
What do they call it? Gaella?
Yeah, like definitely like a Bruno Mattei. And there was a guy there who looked like a Douglas for a second.
There was some guy who looked like.
There was a lot of people. There was like a stunt. This was like the Community episode of all the lookalikes.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to rate this?
Yeah, I'll go good. This was a lot of fun. You gotta watch like with people.
Yeah.
But it is such a fun schlock fest.
Well, I say it's good and bad.
I mean, we know what it is. This isn't. Yeah, it's not.
But it was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It was, well paced.
It's a movie.
Guess.
They put it to a film.
The acting,
it's a movie. Yeah, this was on film.
Not great, but it was a very entertaining movie.
Man, if you really want to just hang,
a lot of great action.
If you want to hang in like the bar from Footloose, Footloose before it gets cleaned up.
Roadhouse,
there it is.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, if you want to before they clean it up, and it's just that.
It is
every bar they go to is just that bar.
Yeah,
before
it becomes that because they're there.
Yeah, with no Swayze.
So I'm gonna say it's good too. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't have to necessarily stimulate because it doesn't, but it was certainly. If you're missing Sons of Anarchy,
stimulate the brain.
Well, stimulate something. I mean, did you see Buddy walking around that man bikini?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Speedo?
Yeah, and also like
that's a tits and ass too.
Yeah, there was tits and ass, but bikers, so. Mm-hmm. So I feel it's par for the course for them.
Yeah.
just offering women up like whatever.
And dusty women.
Dusty women.
Dusty old ladies.
Yeah, guys, go watch it just because it's worth a laugh.
Yeah.
But watch with friends. I think you're right about that.
It's the American classic. It's a summer film. It's a nice, fun summer fun film. It's a picnic film.
Yeah.
Light,
so
light Sunday family film.
Mm-hmm.
For all the children. All right. So guys, how do we wrap this up again? It's shameless plugs.
Yeah, I believe it's shameless plugs. Shameless is on Netflix. I think it's the first 12 seasons. I don't know how many seasons that show is at right now, but and the original BBC version, the original British version. But yeah, William H. Macy,
plugs.
good job. Talk about white dirtbags.
Yeah, really, that's pretty dirty people in that movie.
Shameless on Netflix.
Roy, you beans anything up?
Nope.
Good. Same for me. Nothing going on.
We give all ourselves to you.
I give you guys all of my ass.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, smash the like button.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Wait, what?
Dollar Shave Club.
Wait, how else? Right, send us your hate mail, movie suggestions, book reports, anything you want. I'm glad to read it.
Yeah.
At gvupodcast@gmail.com.
I'll read the fucking Warren Commission for you.
Well, then I'm going to send something in. Honestly, make sure Ryan reads it aloud.
Redacted.
What else? Find us on YouTube, because that's where you're probably watching this now. Maybe one day we'll get onto another platform.
Maybe one day we can get onto Daily Motion.
Shit. You think they'll take us? And Facebook too. GVU Podcast. GVU Podcast across the board. If you can't find us there, then it's not happening.
Then fork off.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care.
Till next time.
I'm not saluting.
All right.